Hi guys, so today I'm going to have a little quick look at the Everlane website product page, specifically the shipping and returns info, which is down here. Now, without commenting on the page as a whole, I'm just going to bring your attention to the fact that they are giving details of the model height and the size the model is wearing, and that is a great tip for all of you out there who are doing e-commerce retail. It really helps consumers understand the sizing of your product if you can give information like that. So now just moving on, in terms of the shipping and returns info, they've done something really clever here in terms of UI design, which is instead of just giving you all this information or having some kind of tab system, when you click on this link, here you get this kind of little pop-up window that's really clearly giving the shipping and returns policies. Overall, this is really great. It's very clear. One of the things that I really love about it is that there's complete clarity here for the consumer on how much a return is going to cost them in terms of postage. Now, in terms of conversion rate optimization, ideally you do want to be offering free returns, but if that's not something that you can do or are willing to do, then giving consumers certainty in terms of being able to provide them with a cost for returns labels is really great. Otherwise, a consumer isn't necessarily going to know how much that order is going to cost them to return to you. They've also got quite a generous returns window here. A link to the full returns policy, that's great. Duties and taxes refundable upon return of product, that's also very helpful. The concern is here, they've not really dealt with duties and taxes very fully. Obviously, that's just pointed out to the customer. There are duties and taxes that are going to be due in their country. I believe Everlane's an American business. I don't know where they ship from, if it's America or if they ship directly from their factories in China. But exactly, that's the point. I am a consumer. I am on this website. I'm looking at an item and I simply don't know. I don't know how much this item is going to cost me in terms of duties and taxes. And having already actually clicked on, I think, another part of their website that was their returns policy or delivery info, it wasn't clear there either. That is obviously really not great. That will be affecting their conversion rate. Because customers are going to drop off based on the fact they just don't know how, customers aren't going to spend ages searching for that information, and they're not perhaps going to take the risk of not knowing. But overall, the biggest problem with this shipping and returns info box is the fact that when I clicked on that link, the page scrolled down. Now, the most important thing about your product page is the action that you want the customer to take. You want them to add that item to their cart. So your call to action, your button, should be the most prominent thing on your page at all time. And the problem with this shipping and returns info link is by scrolling down the page, it's just been hidden. Now, to some of you, that might seem like a very small thing, but I can assure you it isn't. It's like the premier thing. And the fact that your customer is having to scroll up to see it just adds a tiny point of what I describe as micro friction, and conversion rate optimization is all about removing those kind of frictions. So I would say that's something that Everlane definitely would want to take a look at.